when we are honest with ourselves. What's our motivation for doing what we do? Each and every single one of you are here today for a reason. It may be you've been impacted by drink and drugs yourself. It may be that you have a family member, a loved one that you've experienced. I've got a lot of clients that have died over the years, and I keep seeing the same cycle again and again and again. Have we really listened to what the client wants? The individual that we're seeing, what they're going through. We have this argument through abstinence and maintenance, and we get so wrapped up in that, when really we're missing the human that's standing in front of us. Have we examined our own biases? Because every day we're picking those up. And even as professionals ourselves, we get so ingrained in the policies, the procedure, and lack of funding that we end up having biases ourselves. We get consumed with workload and find that we're not really seeing the people in front of us. Who are they? They become data, stats, because we need to reach a certain level with our KPIs in order to carry on. And we keep getting lost in this story. Collective energy is powerful. All of us have a voice. All of us can make a change. And it's about connecting and understanding that we're human. And love, real love, because that's really ultimately what based down what we hear. We're loving the people that we're caring for, we're connecting, and we're trying to make change, but through being human.
Home delivery service as well. We have a small, well, we call it wee van, because we're Scottish. But wee van and big van. Wee van, we do a home delivery service. I see the Fife's quite spread out. We generally can do a same-day delivery most of the time. Sometimes it's the following day, and we do that throughout the whole of Fife. So a lot of our work is actually home visits, and it's really great to see actually where people live. And I think that's something that we don't see in our fixed sites, which if we can actually get into people's homes, it can make a big difference.
Identified leader. Big shoes to fill, that, isn't it? It sounds like somebody who should be on a register to me, to be honest. Yeah, my name's Roland Bradshaw. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone to time myself. When I first came into recovery, I could barely hold a conversation with people. Now the issue is shutting me up. So I've got a timer running. Yeah, I came into recovery and I didn't really have anything to talk about. You know, my subject or my conversational repertoire when I first came in was who was dead, who was in jail, who's got good gear, and where can I steal from. Now I know a bit of stuff, I've learned a bit of stuff. Sarah told me she was going to introduce me as a leader. And I've been doing a bit of reading recently and a bit of thinking about what is a leader, because at first when I hear the word leader I think of people like Stalin and Hitler. And then I thought to myself, well, what is a leader? And like I say, I did some reading about it, and one of the things that stood out to me most is a leader is somebody who serves the people they lead. And that's kind of the attitude with which I thankfully went into the job I got.
Now this time last year, I stood in this very conference as an addict myself in recovery, and I thought, wow, it was my first ever time coming to anything like this before. And I thought in my head, do you know what, I'd love to get up on that stage and speak in front of all them people. Well, that's became my reality, and today I'm standing here.
And she said, I can help you. I can help you. I believe you're ready to change. And I said, I am. I'll do anything. I'll walk over at Coles. I'm sick of it. So I come out of prison, I went into a rehab. Now my idea of a rehab, I'm going to try and humour you a little bit because I'm a bit emotional. And I've seen this on TV, rehabs, footballers, jacuzzis, all this. I'm going to rehab. I got to a rehab. It was in the middle of my own town, Salford, quite a rough estate. It was an old church, it was absolutely freezing. I thought, what the